Hi friends, this is Allison Price with the Infused Life here with another DIY Wednesday for you. And today we are making heater in a tin. Except I thought I was already live. All right, let's try this again. Hi friends, this is Allison Price with the Infused Life, and I am here to help you tackle the toxins in your home. Simplify the products that you use to reduce your toxin exposure. So today I'm showing you how to make heater in a tin, except I'm not using a tin, I'm using my tried and true trusty mason jars. Now, if you're using a mason jar, you're going to want one with a wider mouth because you are going to scoop into it. So what this recipe is a salve or a balm per se that you can rub on your hands and feet, and it gives a warming sensation. So this is good if you're headed outside to do barn chores and it's freezing cold outside. Maybe you're headed outside during cold weather for some fun activities, maybe some skiing or sledding or snow tubing, whatever the case may be. Or maybe you just need a little bit more support with your circulation to help get the blood flow moving. So this is a really easy recipe, but it is a tad more involved than some of my other ones because it does involve boiling on the stove. You can also melt down in a microwave. I don't use a microwave, so there's that whole thing. But all I did, I used my double boiler, and let's see if I could show you without spilling it. So I melted down 2 tablespoons of beeswax, and I like to buy my beeswax in these little tablets, so to speak, because it melts down a lot easier than big hunks of beeswax. So melt down 2 tablespoons of beeswax and 5 tablespoons of coconut oil. So this is actually the coconut oil that I used. It's a solid coconut oil. So you want to melt that down, and then you are going to pour it into your tin or whatever container you choose to use. And if you want the consistency to be a little bit thicker, add more beeswax. If you want it to be a little more mushy, add less beeswax. Beeswax is what helps solidify. So I've already got some clumping in the bottom there. Let's see if I can get it clumping because it's already cooling off per se. So I'll worry about that later. So get that all in. This is going to solidify. You can kind of see, can you see? I don't know. You can kind of see how it is already solidifying a little bit. So now you want to add your essential oils. So to make heater in a tin, you're going to do 2 drops of clove. So I'm just going to do 2 drops if it decides it wants to come out. Come on. That must be cold in my house. Okay, and then we're going to do 3 drops each of cinnamon. 1, 2, 3. 3 drops of cardamom. Brand new bottle, I gotta crack that open. If you've never smelled cardamom, it is amazing, and it is a good one for respiratory support too. And 3 drops of black pepper. So black pepper is a warming oil, and believe it or not, it also is really good for circulation. And I'm going to pop the reducer cap off of this one because it's at the end of the bottle. And I want to make sure I get it all in. Okay, and then all you do is you give it a stir. And you want to get it stirred up before it starts to harden, obviously. And then once it's done and it hardens up, then you've got a nice balm that you can just scoop out. And if your hands are cold or your feet are cold or you're headed outside to be in the cold, massaging that on is not only going to be very nourishing to your skin, but it's also going to help warmth and improve circulation, which improves the warmth that you're feeling because of the oils that you've chose to put in it. Now, I want to throw out one curve here for you. You can use this same exact recipe to make a respiratory salve. And so what that would be for is to help support easy breathing, to help support the respiratory system. And my favorite oils for that are the Breathe Blend, frankincense, marjoram, spikenard, and lime. So I will include that down below in the comments so that you have that as well. If you subscribe to my newsletter list, you're going to get all of this in my newsletter that's going to go out here shortly. So this is your heater in a can, and can you see how the color's changing? Because it's already solidifying. So play with it a little bit, see what you like as far as consistency. If you think you want to add more beeswax, less beeswax, that's up to you. But this is such a great recipe, and you can alter this in so many ways with the oils you add to make it more for respiratory support, more for muscle support, whatever it is that you're looking for. So thanks for joining me for another DIY Wednesday. Stay tuned. We have some fun Valentine's Day DIYs coming up here for the next couple DIY Wednesdays. And if you're just getting started with tackling the toxins in your home, you're going to want to grab my top 5 DIYs, 5 super simple recipes that are going to replace some of the most toxic products that you use on a daily basis. And you can get those at bit.ly/top5, and then capital D, capital I, capital Y. Thanks everyone for joining me, and I will catch you again next Wednesday.